Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Mark Twain.
We live through times when hate and fear seem stronger. We rise and fall, and light from dying embers, remembrances that hope and love last longer. And love is love is love is love is love is love is love cannot be killed or swept aside. Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Resistance lives in small and large acts of kindness. Be kind. Good morning. My name is Anissa Joseph, and I am a sixth form boarder from Brooklyn, New York. On Tuesday, November 8th, I sat in the common room edge attempting to do my CompGov reading while watching the results of the election come in. The tensions were high in Edge. People who had opposing opinions sitting within inches of each other, as one of the most controversial elections in recent American history took place. I was anxious, to say the least. I've had a lot of people tell me that there's nothing that Trump could do that would be that horrible, or Trump's election would benefit America, or even Trump is going to make America great again. Though I'm not in agreement, I understand there are many who do agree with Trump's political agenda. But what I'm really worried about is the hatred he has spewed throughout his election about all kinds of people. Immigrants, members of the LGBTQ community, Muslims, women, and so many more. I'm scared for my younger sisters, Amaya and Kyla, who hear the things that Trump says on television and what that does to their self-esteem, or how it alters their views of the people around them. I'm scared for bullies who are empowered by his hateful words. Those are the things that I am truly afraid of. That Tuesday night in November, I called my mother and sincerely asked, "What day did you book our flights to Canada?" And after an exasperated sigh, my mother said to me one of the best pieces of advice that she has ever given to me. "Anissa, shut up and do your homework." Though she may not have directly said it, and maybe she didn't even intend to give me this message, but what she told me with those 7 words was, "Do not let this stop you from doing what you have to do." I had proclaimed that I would not go to school if Trump got elected, that I would wear black in mourning, that I would go to school in Europe, and so many other absurdities. When I woke up at 7 the next morning and went through Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram, I watched disappointment, joy, fear, sadness, and I climbed out of my bed and went to school because I knew that I needed to continue with my life. I knew that I could not and would not let this sideline me. But that does not stop me from feeling helpless, as if there is nothing I could do or say that could change anything, make someone feel better, or even console myself. On Friday, November 18th, I was thrilled to go home, to have made it through senior fall, to eat my mom's mac and cheese, to be able to sleep. I also needed time to clear my mind, to think about everything that was going on in the world after the Trump election and the backlash. A week later, I decided to go around the city with my sister and her best friend, hoping to take advantage of the Black Friday sales. As we got off the train at Union Square, I walked directly into walls covered with Post-it notes. You could not miss it. New Yorkers of all ages, religions, races, stood full of silent pride, reading what hundreds of people had been and still are writing. Words of encouragement, words of hope, and messages of love to share with all of the people passing through the train station. I found myself staring at the wall, full of all kinds of emotion, primarily inspiration. As I was walking away, one yellow Post-it caught my eye. It read, "Resistance lives in small and large acts of kindness. Be kind." And for the first time since the election, I was inspired. Like I could actually do something. Granted, I'm not even 18 yet. I haven't graduated from high school, and I still find a way to call my mother every week and ask for more allowance. But I felt that I could do something, that my kind act could speak louder than cruel words. So I've been trying to think about the people that have been kind to me. I thought of Yuki and Alexa walking down to Starbucks with me in the freezing cold when we had English papers due the next morning. And though Yuki thinks I laugh like a deranged squirrel, she stays up with me and forces me to do my homework. Alexa, too, who is always patient, always urging me to be a better version of myself. I think of Mr. Kriz every single Block 6 and his enthusiasm and his kind spirit as he teaches us song after song with the patience of a saint. I think of Mrs. McGrath and her ability to make me smile no matter what. I think of Mr. Rashid and his constant encouragement and support and belief in me. Of Mr. Hughley's constant overprotectiveness, father-like nature, and his willingness to listen. I think of Mr. Brooks and Miss Burrell, who despite my lack of effort and skill, pushed me to try to be better every single track season. I think of my Edge girls, who love hugs, singing songs from Hamilton, and making each night a new adventure. I think of Natalie waking me up every single morning when I didn't have a cell phone, of Jordan walking me all the way back to the dorm even though his car is parked in Armour, of Lauren, Amanda, Nadia, Mia, and Selena for always being there for me when I needed them most, of my human-sized diary, Chloe, who at the drop of a dime will always make time to listen to me. I think of all of you here who say hi to me in the hallways, in class, and the people who support me and push me to be better than I am. The reason I just listed the acts of kindness people have done for me is because those are the moments that I remember. That's what makes me smile when I'm feeling stressed, and that's what keeps me going, because love trumps hate. So I didn't give this chapel talk in hopes of sharing my political views, but I wanted to talk about love and kindness and what that means now in this world. One of the post-it notes stated, mourn, process, activate. I mourned, I was angry, I was sad. I processed it. I had conversations with teachers, my grandfather, ladies online in CBS, but now it is time to activate. I am not the nicest person in the world. I have my days, my weeks. I've made my mistakes. But one small thing, whether it's a hug, a kind word, or simply a smile can change everything. Say hi to someone who you've never spoken to before. Don't be prejudiced. Look beyond who they really are. Race, sexuality, religion, those don't matter. Get to know someone for who they truly are. Love each other. Human beings owe it to one another to love and respect each other. I know we've heard it 1,000 times, but underneath the surface, we are all the same. We all need the same things: food, water, oxygen. We don't need to agree or be best friends and hold hands singing Kumbaya, but being kind to one another, despite our views, is so important. Love overcomes all hate in the world. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Be kind, spread love. Now, Natalie, Yuki, Alexa, and Jordan will read Human Family by Maya Angelou.
I know the obvious differences in the human family. Some of us are serious, some thrive on comedy. Some declare their lives are lived as true profundity, and others claim they really live the real reality. The variety of our skin tones can confuse, amuse, delight. Brown and pink and beige and purple, tan and blue and white.
I've sailed upon the seven seas and stopped in every land. I've seen the wonders of the world, not yet one common man. I know 10,000 women called Jane and Mary Jane, but I've not seen any two who really were the same.
Mirror twins are different, although their features jive, and lovers think quite different thoughts while lying side by side. We love and lose in China, we leap on England's moors, and laugh and moan in Guinea, and thrive on Spanish shores.
We seek success in Finland, are born and die in Maine. In minor ways we differ, in major ways we're the same. I know the obvious differences between each sort and type, but we are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike.
We are more alike.